Man, oh man, we got two great teams, one of the biggest Christmas Day showdowns, great storylines, great lines, great offenses, defenses, MVP candidates. This game has everything to offer. This game is going to be absolutely nuts. It's going to be insane. It's about to go down tomorrow night. We're about to get a look at a potential Super Bowl preview. What a treat we have for Christmas night. Man, this will be a very exciting and explosive fight. Ravens safety Kyle Hamilton told the media that the team feels disrespected by that point spread. Marlon Humphrey went so far as to say it hurts his feelings a little bit. Lots of bulletin board material. Toughest game for the 49ers this season, and this is a 49ers team that is battle tested, right? But now we're about to see if they can beat the best team in the AFC. I am psyched for this game. You got a Ravens team that's tired of feeling disrespected. This is their chance right here tomorrow night to prove they're the best team in the NFL. We already know how good they are in the AFC. So they're ready to play the game and let the chips fall where they may. This game has the makings of an all-time classic. This game it's gonna be epic. I don't know. I really don't know. This game could go either way. 49ers offense, elite with pre-snap motion, elite play action execution, elite zone running, elite screen game. The Ravens defense, elite versus motion, elite versus play action, elite versus zone runs, elite versus screens. This is undoubtedly going to be fun to watch. It's going to be must-see TV, ladies and gentlemen. This is a game you don't want to miss. This is a game that will be a determining factor for both of these teams, and you got to look at the quarterback play as well. Two stud quarterbacks. I mean, we're talking about Lamar Jackson versus Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy, passing ability and accuracy is elite. When they talk about Lamar Jackson, they talk about how he runs the ball with his own feet and how he can hurt you with his arm as well because he's a dual threat quarterback. That's what makes him so special in this league, because of what he can do with what he can do through the air and on the ground. His running helps his passing. I'm not saying he's not an elite passer, but his running is vital to his success because it basically makes him effective for play action. That's the benefit of having a quarterback who can do it all. And he can do it all. And I'm tired of people saying Brock Purdy is a system quarterback. Look, I've been saying it all along that he is an underrated quarterback. People keep saying he's a system quarterback. He has all these weapons. Stop it. These two guys, the MVP, in my opinion, is coming down to this. One of these quarterbacks have to win this MVP. I mean, look, this game has huge implications on who wins the MVP. Who's going to come out? Who's going to play better? What team is going to win? There are matchups everywhere. I mean, this game has a ton of matchups. And the matchup I'm most excited about is the San Francisco 49ers play action game against the intermediate defenders of the Baltimore Ravens, because we know that the Baltimore Ravens have a top flight defense with their guys, Roquan Smith, Patrick Queen, Kyle Hamilton. They do such a great job of reading, being back in coverage and preventing those crossers and easy throws to the flat. And that's going to be interesting to watch. I would be interested seeing how the 49ers match up against the Baltimore Ravens and that elite defense. We've talked about all season that the Niners have an offense rich with weapons, right? We know that they have a lot of weapons. We know how talented they are. We know how explosive they are. Christian McCaffrey has the most explosion. He can do it all as a runner and pass catcher. I'm telling you, you don't want a piece of Christian McCaffrey. You don't want a piece of him. Not the way he can take control of a game. I anticipate the 49ers, like they often do, to use his motion to try to throw off the defense, to try to discombobulate that Ravens defense. This is a combo running back, a speedster who is patient with his blockers, then explosive through the hole. So, I mean, they got their hands full with Christian McCaffrey. But I have to say, I think on paper, Roquan Smith has every element to match up with Christian McCaffrey and will be required to slow him down. He will have a tough assignment on Monday night. It won't be easy trying to slow down a guy like Christian McCaffrey. That's the matchup I'm most ready to see. The question on everyone's lips has to be, can guys like Roquan Smith and Kyle Hamilton limit the 49ers' explosive attack? The weakness in the 49ers defense has been against the run. If you watched last week, the Cardinals hung up 234 yards rushing on San Francisco. 49 of those yards came from Kyler Murray. So I can only imagine what it'll be like facing Lamar Jackson. Kyler Murray is not Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson is different. And the 49ers last week, they had some assignment breakdowns, some scheme breakdowns. There were times where the Cardinals made the 49ers run defense look silly. If the 49ers play tomorrow like they did against Arizona, Baltimore is going to run wild. They're going to have a productive day on the ground. The Ravens currently are the best team, are currently the best team the AFC has to offer. And they will challenge the 49ers. Their offense ranks second in the NFL in yards per carry, while the 49ers defense ranks 19th in yards per carry allowed. So the Ravens will commit to the run game. That could expose the one potential issue on the 49ers. Run defense.